ومرحبا فيكم وشو أخباركم. ورجعنا لكم بعد الفاصل. هلا عندنا فقرة جدا 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 مميزة وجبنا لكم معنا بروفيسور أورنج. How are you, بروفيسور أورنج?
Well, glad to be back.
وطبعا ما ننساش السعيد. فراح نتعلم هسه أساسيات اللي هي لعبة بوكيمون، وراح نشوف كيف الطريقة الصحيحة لعبة بوكيمون. So teach us like more. Tell us more about the cards.
Tell you more about the cards, yes, of course. I'll tell you. So this is a paper card.
Yes.
It's made in a factory.
Okay.
Not that detailed.
Yes, yeah,
not that detailed. The game. Right. Sorry. So in a game of Pokemon, welcome to the game of Pokemon. In a game of Pokemon, the idea is very similar to the anime, very similar to the games, right?
Okay.
I'm a trainer. You're a trainer. We each have 6 Pokemon.
Okay.
And we're ready to battle. I need to knock out all 6 of your Pokemon, and you need to knock out all 6 of my Pokemon.
Perfect.
Whoever does it first wins. Okay? Simple concept, right?
Yeah.
Pokemon on them have their stage, their name, their HP, and their attacks.
Perfect. And I saw some cards, they have like level.
Yes. So that's their stage.
Okay,
it's called
so
the stage.
If I have the same card, it will be the same level or different cards, different level?
No, so if it's Umbreon is usually the same level. Unless, again, so in the game of Pokemon, I can get super complicated and super detailed and tell you the exact specific ruling.
Okay, so
but I can tell you the surface level ones, right? So I don't want to overly confuse you. I'll stay simple. Okay, most Pokemon are very simple. They start as a level basic.
Okay.
Then they go to stage 1 and stage 2. Certain Pokemon cards also are special Pokemon cards. You know, they were created, for Sun and Moon, like GXs, you've got Vs, you've got EXs, and these are special Pokemon. Their stages work a little differently.
Nice.
Okay? But normally, it is a basic that goes into a stage 1, that goes into a stage 2. Very simple, right?
Yeah.
And how it works is when you play them, each turn, you can evolve them into their higher level. But you cannot start with a stage 2. You have to start at basic, go to stage 1, and then go to stage 2.
Okay, so I cannot play Umbreon directly. I should have
this Umbreon V, if you actually look at it, is a basic. So because this is a V, Vs are special. Remember when I said they can get complicated.
Okay.
So when it gets to Vs, you can have, let's say, Charizard as a basic.
Okay.
Umbreon as a basic, even though Charizard is a stage 2 and Umbreon is a stage 1.
Better.
Right?
So whenever it's like basic, we can play that.
Correct. Yes, you can play it from your hand as a basic.
Okay.
And then on the top right corner, you're going to see your HP. That is how much health your Pokemon has. Once this number reaches 0, your Pokemon is knocked out.
Nice.
Okay, it's knocked out, goes to the discard pile, and you need to get your opponent takes a prize card. Okay, we'll get into that later. All right, on the card itself, you have your different attacks. You can see this one, Mean Look. It does 30 damage, and it has 1 darkness energy requirement. Okay, and it has a little effect on the bottom. Okay, so when you do decide to attack, you first choose which attack you're doing. You check if you have enough energies on this Pokemon to do the attack. How energies work is these. So these are energies. How you use them is to attach them directly to a Pokemon.
Okay.
Like that. And now this Pokemon has 1 energy attached.
Perfect.
Okay, and so I can use Mean Look, which means my Mean Look, my Umbreon V will do the Mean Look attack, does 30 damage to your opponent's Pokemon.
Okay.
So similar to the anime, you always have 1 Pokemon out battling in the active position, and then 5 more on your bench.
So we are putting them
on the bench, yeah.
All the basic.
On the bench, on the basic.
Okay.
Right? And then this Pokemon will battle the active Pokemon that your opponent has. And the bench Pokemon are similar to the Pokemon on your Pokebelt. In the Pokemon game, they have them on the belt, they take them out, they put them out.
Yeah.
So then it does the damage. And then the turn passes to your opponent, where they can play cards, attach energies, use attacks, deal damage to your Pokemon, and it goes back and forth until you knock out each other's Pokemon.
Okay, perfect. Done.
Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is also explain the different types.
Yes. Can I play with this card also?
This card? No. This card is a jumbo card. I brought it here for design.
Yeah.
It's just a special card. What I usually do is I get little frames from IKEA, and I put them up on my wall because they're pretty, they're jumbo
variant. It's not for...
Yes. Okay. Yes. I can get into a story, but that would take a long time.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Imagine they are playing like jumbo cards.
There is someone who took jumbo cards to the world championships.
Really?
Yes. And they tried to play with a deck of jumbo cards. And they told them, unfortunately, this is not something you can do because you don't have any energies. Pokemon never printed jumbo energies.
Yes, exactly.
So the guy had to leave. And then you have trainers. So here in these decks, we only have 2 types of trainers. We have supporters and we have items.
Okay.
Supporters are characters usually. There's, the characters that were in the game, in the anime, and they usually have a bigger effect.
Okay.
And then over here, we have the items. So items are smaller effects. You can play as many items as much as you want. So items like Pokeball.
And one turn you can play it as
many as you want. You have 10 items, you can play all 10 as long as they do anything.
Okay.
Supporters, because they're more powerful, you can only use one per turn.
Okay.
Okay, like for example, this hop says draw 3 cards.
Okay.
That's it. You play it and then you draw 3 cards from your deck.
And for example, if I have like defeated like what you could say Pokemon.
Yes.
So there's anything like revive like the game?
There are revives where you take a Pokemon from your discard pile and you put it into your hand and such like that.
Okay, that's right.
And then items, Great Ball, it just says look at the top 7 cards of your deck, put a Pokemon you find there into your hand.
Okay.
Very simple. And then you have energies, which are little chargeable things that you attach to your Pokemon to charge them up for attacks.
Ah, nice.
Yeah?
So it's,
So,
very simple.
Very simple. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you both through a turn of the game.
Ah, okay.
But because of our setup, I'm thinking maybe you play like this.
Sure.
He plays like this.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like,
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's like,
Okay.
let's see how it's going to be.
Yeah.
يعني هو باختصار الكروت أو مجموعة الكروت اللي عندك تتكون من 3 أشياء. تتكون من بوكيمونات،
حلو.
تتكون من ترينرز، وتتكون من ايتمز. كل واحد له خاصية وكل واحد يسوي هذا. طبعا أهم شيء من كل هذه الانرجيز. إذا في انرجيز في الديك نفسه هو اللي يساعد يقوي اللعب وهو اللي يخليك تهاجم على خصم.
تمام. ومثلا البطاقات كم واحدة لازم تكون معانا؟
كل مجموعة كروت لازم يتكون من 60 كارت. So a deck consists of 60 cards.
بس في شغله complicated. For example يعني ال60 كارت تمام، يعني لازم تكون مليانه بيسك بوكيمون.
مش انت لو هو ما في قانون انه يمنعك تلعب بيسك واحد في الدك حقك. انت تقدر تلعب مجموعه كروت، لكن الكرت المعين ما تقدر تحط غير الماكس 4 من كل كرت. يعني اذا كان عندك هالكرت اللي هو بيسك كارت تقدر تحط 4. اذا كان عندك بيسك EX يكون عندك 4 منه، ما يتعدى الرقم 4. كل الكروت ما عدا الانرجي.
Okay.
So we're describing.
I probably understand what you said.
So we're saying that each card is maxed by 4 except energy. So if you're going to play 4 of each, that's the max number of cards you can have for each card or each Pokemon.
Okay.
Except energies. Energies you can have any amount of energies you want.
Okay, now I have one small question. For example, now I have like 4 squirtle, for example, in my hand.
Yes.
Okay. So can I play 1 squirtle and 3?
Yes, you can.
And if I don't want to play them?
You can keep them in your hand?
Okay, until I find like...
Maybe something else, yeah.
Perfect.
You can only have a maximum of 6 Pokemon on the battlefield, but you can have more than that in your deck.
Okay, and if I took the cards with no basic?
Then there is a mechanic called a mulligan. Once we reach that point, we will do it. Otherwise, people can try the online game and learn what a mulligan is on there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? All right. You want to try that out?
Yeah,
do it. Do you want to shuffle and get ready?
Sure.
So the reason yesterday when we were speaking, I was like, cards go in little plastic sleeves. Okay. Right? So to protect them from damage whilst you play, you put them in these little plastic covers. And then it becomes your deck. So what that allows you to do is when you're shuffling, instead of having to go like this, and it doesn't really randomize, you do something called a mash shuffle, which is you take both halves of the deck and you push them into each other, and that fully randomizes your deck.
Yeah, I think it's easier. So we should take how many cards?
So to start the game, first you flip a coin. Unfortunately, I did not bring my deck.
Yeah, that's fine.
I did bring my deck with me, but it's fine. Okay, you can do a rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. يلا روح بيضة scissors.
Hey, there you
Good.
go.
So
I wasn't planning to play first.
Yes,
So
you want to go first.
as a winner, you decide whether to go first or second. Most of the time, it's better to go first, especially if your deck is an evolution deck. You need to place them on your bench or in the active, and then you have the chance. So next turn, you can evolve them, and you can attach the energies and do all you need. So just in context, everyone, the deck is usually made of 60 cards. Today we're playing, I believe,
30 card deck.
30 card deck, which
We'll
is
do 2 prizes just a sec.
So the basic turn is we play a 60 card deck that includes Pokemon, trainers, energies, and items. And then once we decide who goes first, draw
7.
And then
So once you decide, now each player draws 7 cards.
Perfect.
Pick 7 cards from the top, cards into your hand.
Perfect.
so now we both draw 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to show my hand for the purpose of teaching. And now everyone see that I have a basic, which is Greninja. Then I decide to place it in my active, usually upside down, but I'm just going to put it up.
Let's face it this way.
Upright.
We'll do like this. So we'll face each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you do the same thing. You pick a basic Pokemon from your hand and you put it face down over here as your active Pokemon.
Perfect. I'll
face down. This is usually so your opponent doesn't know, because then if they know your weakness, maybe they can take a Pokemon another one and put it there.
And they can change the Pokemon.
Yeah. So they can't change it. But let's say it's, for example, you have it in your hand and then you put this and they're like, he's putting that. Okay, I'll put this one.
Okay.
Right. So you start with the face down parts.
Perfect.
Right. And if you have any other Pokemon, you have up to 5 spaces to put on your bench, but they must be basic.
Okay.
Do you have any other
For
basic
example,
Pokemon? Yes, you can put face down. Yes.
Face down.
Face down on your bench.
Okay.
And then once you have nothing else to do to start the game, you shake each other's hand and you say good luck.
Okay.
Yeah?
Good luck.
But before that, we put our prize.
Yes. See, this is the biggest thing that happens at tournaments, where it's like, we forgot to put our prizes. So what you do is you take the top 3 cards of your deck. Normally it's 6. In this game, it's going to be 3. And put them over here face down without looking at them.
Okay.
And these are your prizes. Every time you take a knockout, you knock out one of those Pokemon, you take 1. Once you knock out 3 Pokemon and you take all 3, you win.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 3 conditions of winning a game is by knocking all your opponent's Pokemon out, you take all the prizes, or you make your opponent have no deck.
Perfect. Okay. Done.
So he's a nice professor. He says, this is how you win. I always say, this is how you lose. So you lose if your opponent takes all their prizes. You lose if you run out of Pokemon over here. And you lose if you run out of cards.
Basically say how you win against your opponent.
So you have said like the rule, whatever you would like.
Yes. What do you mean? Sorry.
No. Like you're saying the rules, yeah?
Yes.
What I mean, for example, when I'm playing with him,
yes,
I'm saying that if we finish the 3 prizes, you will win. Or maybe we can say if you knock out all my Pokemon.
So there are 3 different ways.
Okay.
So if all of your Pokemon are knocked out, even if he hasn't taken his prizes, he wins.
Okay.
If you take all your prizes, you win.
Definitely.
Or if you run out of cards over here, even if there's still prizes in play and there are Pokemon, you still lose the game.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah? Okay. So once that's done, you shook each other's hand, you reveal all of your Pokemon.
Okay. So...
You reveal all of your Pokemon.
Okay.
And then you start. So your first thing you do, there are 3 steps in the game. First step, you draw a card.
Okay.
So you take 1 card from here, you put it into your hand. Every turn, the first step is to draw a card. Whenever I'm teaching kids, they're like, what's the first thing you do? Attack! Attack is the last step of the turn.
You know, I'm happy with this card.
This card, which one is it? Yes, Hop. Very useful. And you can get to play it now, because the second step, you can play any cards in any order you want. So now you want to play your supporter first? Absolutely, go for it.
Okay, so when I play it, I keep it here?
Yes,
like
so you say, I am playing Hop. I'm going to draw 3 cards. So you do the 3 cards.
I think we can do nice challenge.
And then Hop goes to this spot. This spot is called the discard pile. Any Pokemon that get knocked out, any energies that get discarded, or any trainers that are playing, go over here in the discard pile.
Perfect. Okay. For example, this one,
yes,
the stage 1 is here.
Correct. This is the basic, and you have the stage 1 Galarian Linoon. However, because this is the first turn you have played Zigzagoon, you cannot evolve it. You can evolve it next turn.
Next turn,
not this turn. What you can do is you can grab this energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon.
But I cannot take 2.
No, only 1 energy per turn.
Per turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll keep it here.
Sure. You attach the energy to Umbreon V.
Okay.
And then if you look at your hand, if there's anything else you can do, you can play that item, but right now I wouldn't play it. And then you have energies and other Pokemon. So right now you can just say, okay, I pass.
Okay, maybe I can keep this one and later I evolve that.
Maybe you can, yeah. And let's see. So right now, if you notice something, you have 1 energy and you do have an attack called Mean Loop. However, because you chose to go first, the player who goes first cannot do 2 things, one of which we already broke and I was not reminded.
That's fine. I was going to say because of the purpose of the game, I will explain why he cannot use supporters, and that's fine. That's fine.
So see, even a professor in an environment where there's a podcast can make a mistake. No, player who goes first cannot play a supporter.
Okay.
And cannot attack. So see, previously, this is pre-2021, You could play a supporter, but then they changed the rule. But now that Professor Said is here, my knowledge reverted back to that day.
We went to the past.
We went to the past. But normally, player who goes first cannot play a supporter card. You can play items, but not supporters.
But for example, next turn, maybe I can do this one and more damage for
Correct, yes, you can.
if there is.
Correct,
Okay.
yes, you can. All right, and now because you cannot attack going first because you went first, you save, I pass my turn.
I pass my turn.
فباختصار مثل ما شفتوا اخواني ان احنا الحين بنسحب كرت، لان هو اول ما تلعب تسحب كرت. عندك 3 اشياء ممكن تسويها في الجيم، انك تحط انرجي للبوكيمون، انك تهاجم، وانك تستخدم سبورتر او ايتم. طبعا كونه هنا هو راح اول المفروض ما يستخدم السبورتر، بس نحن قاعد بنعلم عشان انتم تستفيدون ونحن نستفيد معاكم. هو حاط الترينر ولعب الانرجي على البوكيمون وجاء دوري. انا الحين سحبت، فانا الحين عندي فرصه اني احط الانرجي على البوكيمون نفسه، واقدر العب بالترين مثل ما هو لعب اللي هو هوب بيخليني اسحب 3 كروت فالعب. وهاي منطقه ديسكارد باي مثل ما شرح اخونا راش البروفيسور، نسحب 3 1 2 3. فانا الحين عندي خيارات في ايدي ما تقدر تساعدني اني اسوي شيء، فانا استغليت وحطيت البوكيمون. انا ما اقدر اهاجم لان احتاج طاقتين حسب اهاجم، فغير ذلك خلص دوري فبقول باس ودور ده.
Perfect. So the first thing I
First thing you do, draw a card.
draw a card. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I don't have the stage.
Not yet, but you
So I think I can do this one.
correct, you can evolve your Pokemon.
So if I evolve it, I'll take this one.
No. You keep it here, you take the evolution, you put it on top.
Okay.
Yes, so now this is a new Pokemon.
Perfect.
You have Lino.
Okay. So I'm going to see here.
You can take an energy,
Yeah.
you can attach it to Umbreon to charge it up. And then you have a supporter. Sonia, you want to play it?
Which ones? Okay, perfect. So as you can see here, search your okay for 2 basic Pokemon.
Yes.
Nice.
So you play it. Sonia says search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon
Nice.
or up to 2 basic energy cards. So you always do your best to keep it here.
Yeah. We are just teaching.
Serious. Yeah. Winner maybe gets a special prize
Yeah.
from me.
Okay.
Right.
Let me add stakes.
Okay.
So you take 2 basic Pokemon. Now
Alright.
see in your hand, you drew something, right?
Yeah.
You
2 basic
drew-
Pokemon. Okay.
Yes. So did you take this one?
Yes, I take this one
Yeah. So you have to reveal those. So you're taking Zoro.
and I'll take this one.
You can take the second one, yeah?
Yes.
You can take the second Zoro.
And he should
Reveal them?
see it.
Yes. It says reveal them
Okay.
and put them into your hand.
Perfect.
So you reveal them, put them into your hand, and then you shuffle your deck. And something that is customary, we won't do it too often here, but something that is customary and a sign of good sportsmanship in a tournament
Okay.
is after you shuffle your deck, you offer it to your opponent to cut.
So just to make sure that the other person is not cheating. I'm not. In official tournaments, you have to make sure that.
And then you can play one of your basics.
Yeah, I'll keep it here.
Yes.
Then
You can also play these 2. In case you get more,
yeah.
you can play that.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, and you can play that one too.
Which one? This one?
Not the other.
Okay.
Zoro. Now you have 4 basic. You still have space for 1 more.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the table, but technically yes.
So okay, I will do 1 attack now.
Yes. So now,
So it gives 30 damage.
yes, correct. You do mean look. So mean look says one black dark energy. It does 30 damage and it has an effect. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat.
Perfect.
So he can't run away. Okay.
Nice.
So it does 30 damage.
So it's like the game itself.
Correct, yes. So Greninja has 210 HP. It's now taken 30 damage. So it has 180 damage left. 180 HP left.
Okay.
Yes. So usually, again, we keep track of this with dice, but
Okay.
my dice are
And
elsewhere.
I'll take 1 energy back.
No.
Because I use it?
Nope. The energy is permanently attached to your Pokemon and charged. Unless the attack says to discard an energy or return an energy, the energy says.
Okay.
Yes, you do not use the energy.
Let me see it again.
Of course.
Here.
And once you attack, your turn is over and it goes on to your opponent.
Okay.
Okay. So they draw for my turn. مثل ما شفت اخواني هو هاجم وسوى لي 30 دامج على البوكيمون حقي. طاقة البوكيمون حقي 210، فهو بادر بالهجوم لان عندي الطاقات الكافيه لاني هاجم علي انا. فالحين جاء دوري انا بحط انرجي على جرينينجا في، الحين عندي فرصه اني اهاجم اضرب له 40. فانا I'm going to attack and deal 40 damage to your Umbreon.
So he does 40 to your Umbreon. Your Umbreon has 160 HP left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
And now it's your turn.
Nice.
So first thing you do, draw a card. And then now you can play cards.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Sure, you can put a Zoro arc on your Zoro.
Okay.
Evolve it.
I think I will.
You can use this one.
This one?
Yeah. And
But just one small question. We are putting many energy here.
correct.
And we should need only one to attack.
No, you need one for the first attack, but the second attack, if you see it says dark, colorless, colorless.
Yeah.
So for this one, you need 3.
Okay.
So you
But
need
let's
one
say-
more to use this attack.
Okay.
Yes.
But we don't need like these cards to do the attack.
Which one?
The same, this design.
No, so white means colorless. Colorless means any color. So sometimes in your deck, you will have
Oh.
multiple colors of energies.
Perfect.
Right? So for this Pokemon, you need one of them to be absolutely
Okay,
dark
it's good. It's good that you.
and the other 2 other color.
Yeah, I thought that you should take the same. Okay.
No, it can be any color for the other 2.
Okay, so the attack.
Now you have the 3. There is one more card in your hand you can play. You want to try it out?
This one.
Yes, correct. Evolution Entrance.
Okay, it's search for. Okay, evolution.
Search your deck for an evolution
Yeah,
Pokemon.
there is one Pokemon I saw it.
So there are evolution Pokemon or stage 1 or stage 2.
Stage 1 or stage 2.
Correct.
Not the third one.
There is no stage 3
Okay.
in the game.
Okay. I mean this one. No, this one.
Yes, correct. That's evolution stage 2.
Okay, nice. So we keep it here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You evolved last turn, so now you can evolve it. Top 2 Galarian obstacle.
Yeah.
And then you shuffle your deck. You want to try shuffling?
Yeah. I'll do it like that way. I will. In the time I will
Need practice to match shuffle. And then once you use the item, it goes to the discard pile.
Perfect. Okay, so I'll do attack now.
Sure. And then now, because you have 3, you can use the other attack, Moonlight Blade.
So how much damage it will give?
So Moonlight Blade says 80 plus. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, damage counters are the damage damage this Pokemon may have, which it does have 40 damage.
Okay.
But if it has damage, it does 80 more, so it does 160 damage.
Wow.
Yes, correct.
So means bye Greninja.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, because
Let's
once
do
with
the math.
30
That's why you need to
Time
work
for
out
math.
your math.
Exactly.
You
So
should study well.
first you did 30,
Okay.
then you did 160.
Yeah,
Total
190.
190. How much HP?
It's too far.
210.
210.
So it has 210.
So still 30. I think.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So it has 20 HP left.
If you attack me this turn, you put me down to 30 HP.
Yeah.
20.
You need to
20.
see, guys.
Okay, 160 plus 30,
Yeah,
190.
90, yeah, 20.
Yes, 20
Yeah.
damage left.
So 20
20
damage
HP.
left, and that's all you need to knock it out.
Yes.
So now you attack. Now it's my turn.
No. done.
So I need to find the basic, because if I don't find the basic, this is game over. So I'm going to use an item called Great Ball. I look at the top 7 cards of my deck, and if I find any Pokemon, I can put it in my hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got lucky, and I found the basic, which is Sabo. I'm going to put it in my hand, put the rest of the cards back to the deck, shuffle it. Ask my opponent if you want to cut. Do you want to cut?
No, that's fine. I trust you.
There you go.
Then I play Sabo on my bench just to make sure I don't get knocked out. And then if I wanted, I can attach an energy here to attack, but then I need Sabo to have a counter attack. So I'm going to put energy on Sabo and attack 40 more damage on
Water.
Yeah.
So that does 40 more to Umbreon. So Umbreon now has 120 HP left.
Well, I 20.
Yes,
I think you can complete more. 2 turns more.
maybe.
Yeah.
So now pass to you. First thing you do is draw a card.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
If you want, you can play that.
Of course.
Yeah.
I love Umbreon.
Exactly.
I need to keep him
Exactly.
safe.
So you play potion?
Yeah. So I have 150 now.
Yes, it heals.
Yeah. And okay, I will not attach anything now, or I'll keep it here.
You can attach it to any of your Pokemon.
Yeah,
so you can
this one.
start charging up this one.
Perfect. So
And
I will attack.
Sure. Moonlight Blade
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter
Yeah.
either or 20 HP left. You use Moonlight Blade. Moonlight Blade does 160 damage. That goes way beyond what Greninja B has in HP.
Okay.
Greninja B is now knocked out.
And now here is an interesting thing everyone needs to know. Usually when you knock out a Pokemon, you take 1 prize card. But since this is a V Pokemon and it has a specific written thing on the bottom, which specifies that if you knock it out, instead of 1 prize card, you take 2. So now you have 3 prize cards. You knock out my Pokemon, go from 3 down to 1. So now you can take 2 of your prize cards.
Yes. So because you knocked out a Pokemon B, because Pokemon B are more powerful,
Okay.
they have more risk. So the risk is that if they get knocked out, instead of taking only 1, you take 2.
Okay.
So you get even closer to your win. So
Ah,
they do a
nice.
lot of damage, but also if they get knocked out, your
Oh,
opponent gets a
nice.
bigger prize
Okay.
for winning. So now you take 2 of these cards and put it into your hand.
You know that really I love this game.
You love this game?
Yeah.
Great.
I think I will go to the tournament. Nice.
So now you took 2 prize cards. It's yours.
So now, since my main Pokemon is knocked out, I pull up my bench one, and now I draw for my turn. I play my supporter for the turn, which is swap. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I have another basic. Play it. Attach to Sobble. And since I played the last turn, I can evolve it into Drizzle. And I can't do much, so I hit you for another 40.
Another 40. So you had originally 80, you healed 30, so you went up to 50, and now you took 14 more, so you are now at 110.
110, yes. Okay, perfect. It's my turn.
Yes, your turn. You draw a card.
Okay. I don't think I need it now this time.
See, you can play a lot of cards.
Yeah.
But at this point, this Pokemon only has 90 HP.
So I'm
Your
doing
Pokemon
Minlook.
is doing... Minlook only does 30.
No.
Moonlight. I said Minlook is in 30 damage only.
I have
Moonlight Blade, and because Umbreon's damage, you do 160.
Yeah.
That also knocks out Drizzle.
Yeah.
And because it's knocked out, you take another prize card.
So means when?
You win.
So it's the first one.
Yes,
Of
congratulations.
your help.
You beat a professor.
We are learning. No, it's just...
Congratulations.
No, I cannot
And
say I win. Like,
No,
we
you
have
want?
just
You
studied.
proceed to shake your opponent's
We are
hand.
learning.
Good game.
Good game. Nice
Good game. And that's,
Yeah, it's really very interesting.
that's your first one. Congratulations.
Every time, we are like exchanging, doing like business, selling them, and it was my first game.
Yeah.
Really, it's so interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very strategic, and these are only demo decks.
Yeah.
Once you get into like, let's say, competitive games where you have, different V-stars and V-maxes and, all these different effects, you have themes, you have abilities. Like, for example, in the Palkia deck, it's all about returning water energy from your discard pile. In Palkia, you don't even attach, you only attach 1, right? But then Palkia's V-star ability lets you bring 3 from your discard pile back into play. So you ramp up water energy across all your
It's
Pokemon.
good that you bring the basic.
Yes, exactly.
So everyone, they can learn. And
Exactly, but the concept gets super cool. Like Darkrai is one of his favorite Pokemon. It's all about doing damage based off how much dark energy you have attached to all of your Pokemon.
Okay.
So it does 30 for each. And then how you do is you use items, you use Pokemon, you use abilities and attacks to bring more darkness energy faster. So you skip the only 1 per turn. So then you have 13 darkness energies in 3 turns. And then you're doing 300 damage, or, you're doing crazy combos with different abilities, different, Pokemon are working in combo, and you kind of create your own little battle
Yeah, nice.
in the game. And that's the 60 card decks, and that's the game of Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
that really is. At
amazing.
the core of it, this is what it's
Yeah. I think maybe I'll join you every week.
Woohoo! Maybe afterwards, actually.
Yeah.
If you're interested, Wednesdays, players meet up at Back to Games.
Okay, next Wednesday.
Today is a Wednesday, so if you are free after this.
No, today. But no, I think, I'll join you maybe on a Friday.
Yeah. Fridays or Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a very nice game, and I'd be happy to play it every week, with
Of
everyone.
course. It's really fun.
Yeah. I should start now doing my...
Go through your cards now, see what you can play with, see what you have to play with.
Yeah.
Most important thing is always to have fun, enjoy, and just do what you like to do. It's Pokemon, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming.
very much for having me.
شكرا لك اخي سعيد انك جيت معنا، والصراحه كثير مبسوطين، يعني علمنا شغلات كثير بعالم البوكيمون وكذا، وشكرا التجربه، والصراحه كان تعليم رائع. And thank you again for
My pleasure.
helping us to study more about these cards.
Study it. I am the
Yeah.
professor. I'm here to teach you.
Yeah, of course. وان شاء الله تكونوا استمتعتوا معنا بهاي الحلقه من البودكاست، صراحه حلقه ولا اروع، وتابعونا عشان تشوفوا حلقات ثانيه.